Wanted to come on and first congratulate the two winners that split the big Powerball winnings this weekend. Also, welcome to all of the new followers and everyone that has seen our prior video on what to do if you win the lottery. What's better, lump sum or annuity? And that obviously was our opinion. But as the disclaimers will show, we don't give financial advice, and none of this on here is legal advice. But despite that, and despite most of the people that saw it not being followers of ours, they were very quick to go ahead and give me their 2 cents and slide into the DM. So I want to go through and respond to some of those. But one person said, but at 8% interest, that 216 million is up to 500 million in 10 years. Actually, your math is wrong. That 216 million at 8% interest compounded annually, I came up with 466 million and change. What that also doesn't take into account is that you aren't paying a single dime in taxes and you are not spending a dime of it. So if you win the lottery and you don't spend a dime and you also don't have to pay anything in taxes, your math is close to being accurate. Another person said, possibly true for many, but give me and many other average investors 200 million and I will end up with one hell of a lot more than 460 million over 30 years. What am I missing? Well, again, your calculations don't factor in any sort of taxes or spending the money, but you might be right. You could end up with more. Statistics will show that nearly 1/3 of all lottery winners will go bankrupt. So what a lot of these accounts or questions coming from other accounts are missing is the human variable and the human nature of things. If someone looks at these numbers in a vacuum, as these responses do, then the lump sum could be better. However, very rarely do people actually live in a vacuum. I don't think anyone actually does live in a vacuum, nor scientifically do I think you actually could, but that's a whole separate topic. So if you play the lottery and you maybe one day win the lottery and you live your life in a vacuum and you will be able to say no to every single person that asks you for $1 and you don't spend a dime and you invest everything perfectly, then maybe you're right.